So today is my last day in Goa, and behind me is our family's ancestral home. I thought I'd do one last ride.
So, where are we? We are in Karuna, in the beautiful village of Aldona in North Goa. Narrow roads are a hallmark of Goa's villages, but of course, that's also what adds to their charm. See this blind turn? I think everyone in the village will have had an accident here at least once.
So this road is very special to me because it's the road on which I learned to cycle maybe 30 odd years ago. Well, more than that.
I didn't grow up in Goa, but I would visit every year for a month or so during my summer holidays. And like everyone in their native places, I have unforgettable memories of the time I spent here. Something about coming back to the same place year after year. The place remains mostly the same, but you experience it differently as you grow. Well, enough about all that. Our first stop is the church, which you can see in the distance.
So behind me is St. Thomas Church in Aldona, and it just turned 425 years old last year, I think. That's where we'll all end up.
Yeah, that is the cemetery. The words Aismaka Falyatuka is what you'll find written above many Goan cemeteries, and it means today it's me, tomorrow it's you. With that morbid thought, we cross the Khordzoe Bridge to get to the Khordzoe Fort. We'll come back to the bridge at a more scenic time.
So this is the Khordzoe Fort, and it's actually younger than most things we've been seeing on our rides. This is only 300 years old. Unfortunately, it's closed today. It's apparently open only on Tuesdays, but I'll do my best to show you something from the gate here.
Well, forget that. I managed to borrow some superb drone footage. I believe the architecture you can see at the four corners would make this a bastion fort, albeit a small one. There aren't too many forts like this in India.
So since the fort was closed, I opened up Google Maps, looked at the satellite view, looked for something that looked scenic, and I found a spot marked Riverside. I'd never been here before, but just check this out. I don't know what we'd do without Google Maps.
Another route that you'd enjoy on an MTB, I'll just shut up while you take it all in. I managed a fun 2-kilometer trail along the river. I could have ridden farther, but it was getting a bit dark and I had to head back. How cool is that? They must have seen all my KOMs on Strava. We're now heading back over the Khordzoe Bridge. This is a cable-stayed bridge that was built in 2004. It looks quite impressive and is something of a tourist attraction with great sunset views over the river and the countryside. We ride back home as the sun sets through an area quite popular for evening walks among the locals. And I do hope you've enjoyed this quick ride through my village. I've been enjoying riding the Outdoors 91 Panther 27.5 off-road across Goa. Here's a quick clip from an upcoming video where we rode up to the Betul Lighthouse back in the south. Watch this video if you're interested in a complete review of the Panther or this playlist for my other rides in Goa. Until next time, keep exploring.